We're the group that's doing algebra.
Yeah, so
B
you
times
differentiate, yeah.
10 and y. Okay, so we'll start with quadratic equation. Solving quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So we'll start with this equation.
Because that then
2x quadratic formula, which is the notation x equals minus b plus minus root b squared minus 4ac divided by a. So what does this mean? Well, if you see that 2, let me rewrite it again. 2 is essentially a, this 2 is b, and this number minus 1 is c. Where plus 2x minus 1 equals 0.
By the way, this is 1.8.
So how do we do that? Well, you can't factorize it. So that's why we have to use the quadratic formula, which is the notation x equals minus b plus minus root b squared minus 4ac divided by a. So what does this mean? Well, if you see that 2, let me rewrite it again. 2 is essentially a, this 2 is b, and this number minus 1 is c. So if we apply it to the formula, we will have minus 2 plus minus 2 squared minus 4, 2 times minus 1, all divided by 2 times 8. Wow. Or?
She needs a calculator now. Not yet.
Wait, not yet. 4. That's it. We have found what is x.
Do you want to be more accurate?
Well, if we need a calculator, we can always type it in. Zoom the calculator, don't zoom me. Minus 2, which c? So our positive answer will be no. Let me type it again.
We also do TI-84, so you know how to do it? Do you know how to do it? Yeah.
Yep, so the answer, the positive answer is 0.366. The negative answer, let me just type it in. Oops, another mistake. Or is minus 1.36. Okay. Yeah, we're done.
Okay, Tom will teach you guys how to do it in TI-84. Right, Tom?
Basically, it's almost the same as TI Inspired, but we just do it like a much simpler calculator. Okay, so minus 2 plus, we do plus first, okay? Oh, that bracket the whole thing divided by 4. Okay, 0.366.
It's the same as
Agreed. Yep. Okay, and then 2. This minus 2. This time we do minus, and root of 12, and divided by 4. Got 13.66. So it's the same exactly as we're doing on the Aspire.
Actually, we just showed you the manual way.
About the calculator way to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, we haven't used the calculator way. So let me show you TI Inspire first. You go to your calculator screen, which is here. You press menu. 3 for algebra. Go down to algebra. Polynomial tools. Find roots of polynomial. And in this case, the equation we're doing is quadratic, so degree is 2. real roots. Okay. So as the A value is 2, we put 2. The B value is 2, we put 2. And the C value is -1. We put, okay. Now we have this, and we click enter. Yes, which gets you exactly the same result. -1.366 and 0.366. Ta-da! So this way that we just showed you, you would see the answer of -2 plus -√12 altogether divided by 4 is when the question asks you to give it in exact. Wait, I can't film and when it asks you to give the answer to 3 significant figures, that's when you put your answer like this. And there are also other types of questions, such as show the equation. Okay, let's have another piece of paper. Yes, thank you.
Mine is on the camera.
5x squared plus 4x plus 10. Show that it has no real roots. So what does that mean? Let's go back to the explanation part. No real roots is when the quadratic curve does not have any intersection with x-axis. It doesn't even meet the x-axis. So in order to do that, if we do it the manual way, using the quadratic formula, we'll have -4, okay, solving the same thing. Yes. So as you can see, we cannot have a negative root. Which shows that this equation does not have any real roots. And if you try it using the calculator, press again menu, algebra, polynomial tool, and find roots. Press 2. So 5, 4, and 10. Enter, the calculator will show you nothing, showing that there's no real roots.
Can you still answer this?
Another question they may have, for example, x squared plus 10 plus 25 is 0. So it has a repeated root. Repeated root means that the quadratic curve intersects the x-axis once.
What?
So we do it manual. -10, which is basically 10. And then -10 squared -2.
She's confused. We should tell her.
Root 0.
I'm saying she's confused.
So you have x equals 10 plus 0 all divided by 2, and then 10 minus 0 divided by 2. 5. Because you have 2 repeated roots.
anything else, guys?
Well, next we have discriminant of the quadratic equation, which is given by a little formula.
Okay, newspaper. Now she's writing down.
Not discrimination.
Discriminant.
So what is discriminant?
What is it?
So, it tells you whether the graph cuts the x-axis or not. So here, it cuts the x-axis at 2 points. Hence, in here, the discriminant will be, positive, bigger than 0. Meaning that the equation has 2 roots. The next situation is when the quadratic curve only meets the x-axis at 1 point. Therefore, the discriminant would equal 0. And the equation has 1 repeated root. In case you ask why there is only 1 point, but why there is repeated roots, that means 2. That's because, based on the formula, you have... Never mind.
Oh, she's confused again.
And then the third case is when you have no intersection between the graph and the x-axis. So therefore, discriminant is smaller than 0, meaning the equation has 0 roots. Okay?
Meaning
So-
0?
Let's try the following equation.
Cool. 0.
Yay! Now let's try the
She's
following
wasting
equation.
paper. She's wasting wood.
I don't care.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, knowledge is much
Okay.
better than saving the environment.
So, do you know which one is A, B, and C? Yes, we do.